and who's ever recording it. It's wonderful. We've gotten some great information over the last couple of weeks. And man, I'll tell you, I've been looking at the Chat GPT news, whether you agree or disagree, but boy, it is starting to play a really important part in our life. But it's kind of scary because I saw where a girl meet up a boyfriend on Chat GPT. And wow, it could go down a rabbit hole really quick. So, but anyway, welcome, William Kerbox, the guru of Tech Tuesday. And Bill, I'm just going to let you take over.
Great. Glad to be here. Thanks, everybody. So we're going to get right down to it today. We are going to talk about something that I'm sharing with a lot of my clients, but it is a tool that's integrated right into KV Core, and it is the neighborhood report. So I'm going to actually, I had it up here, and I'm going to go to, let me see here. What's the name of my KV Core site? Is Coastal Living Pro. Okay, hold on. I would recommend that you go to your KV Core site if you can. And this is, let me share my screen. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're at my KV Core site. Everybody, I'm hoping everybody will see this. But
yes.
What people don't understand is that built into your KV Core site are the areas we cover. Okay, pretty basic stuff. Most people pass it up, but I'm going to click on Malibu. Okay, so this is the page that we're talking about when we're talking about print to video today. We're talking about giving access to this link. So right at the top, it is, if you look at the top, Coastal Living Pro Areas Malibu, right? That's now a link. And I highly recommend that you do two things with that link. Go buy a domain and forward it to that page. I did MalibuMarketWatch.com, cost me 12 bucks, whatever. Then take the same link and go in and make a QR code. The reason that we're doing this is that we believe that in every market, you need something to offer, right? It's all about the offer and the value. So we're going to while we're here, we're going to take a look at the value. So when a potential seller or a buyer sees your offer, right? Everything you need to know about Malibu real estate, click here or swipe here. When they're in this page, what you're going to notice right off the bat, and by the way, this is what made Zillow billions, is that they're not asking you or making you sign into anything. Okay, that's not an appropriate move at this point. So they have clicked on your offer, everything you need to know about Malibu real estate, and they're starting to see some information. Most popular, isn't that interesting? By the way, the most popular is 195 million, and the most expensive is the same property. Then we have the least expensive. Now, in this data, we can click on any one of these. So let's take a look at price reduced, because it's important that you be able to articulate the value. And I'm going to show you how I did that in a video. So we clicked on the video, we clicked on the link, and these are price reduced. Okay, so what does a price reduce indicate? It indicates probably a best buy. It's a property that is shown that the seller are more motivated to sell. So as we continue to kind of flick through the neighborhood report, we can click here and we can go to all the new listings, right? So what does that mean? The new listings and this data is updated every 15 minutes. It's good stuff. So when you're at the door, right? Let's say you're a door knocker or you're FSBO or you're expired, your story is going to change. Hey, Julie, it's Bill Kerbox. Don't want to bug you. Listen, I work in the neighborhood. I just want to drop this off. You have a business card with the QR code or Malibu neighborhood market watch, whatever it is, and you'd be able to, in the process of handing them that card or that mailer, you're able to say, you know what, you're going to love this. No one's going to bug you. You can see, and you have to know all the product. You're going to see all the new listings, right? You're going to see price reduced. You're going to see the open houses, foreclosures, short sales, and all the trends. So I want you to understand that this is your new gateway to data on the real estate market, because as we know, Julie, the Zips and the Zillows and the Redfins, they're third-party companies. They're selling this data. We own the data. This comes from us. I'm a realtor. So additionally, in this tool, it's showing some graphs. It's showing, maybe you can even go and get different neighborhoods, drill down on that. And the reason that I'm telling you that is so that when you're at the door, you've got something different, right? Your mailers can't be, look at me, just sold, just listed. Your mailer should just say, Orangevale Market Watch, QR code and a link, everything you've ever wanted in real estate. Come up with some creative, go to chat and use that. Tell chat, please create the title and copy for my neighborhood report. Let's call this your neighborhood report live. And chat will come up with the content, and you can build your mailer or your business card. Now I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna stop sharing for a second, and I'm gonna show you what I did. I made little ones, right? And they're cute little cards, right? If I'm door knocking, or if I'm going up to an expired or a FSBO or whatever, I can just say, hey, listen, I thought you might like this. QR code's right on the front. You hold your phone, it goes right to the video. Or if you want to be more innovative, this was a just sold card, but it was all about taking the client to the neighborhood report. So I'm going to go back to the neighborhood report again, and we're going to finish off. So you can go to your website and you can find your neighborhood. Now, what's interesting about it, where you'll see the links in there, it may have Orangevale, all the different neighborhoods. It gives you the ability to be more hyper focused. So anyway, I want to show more. So when you're articulating this, it's got the open houses for the week built in too, which is kind of cool. So now you've got a new story, right? You're not just a dumb agent with a license walking the neighborhood. Hi, I just happen to be walking my dog. You've got something, and you're going to deliver it to them. So I'm going to show you. Can you guys see this in real time? The lady surfing?
No, all
Okay.
we see is we see an email.
Let me redo it. Hold on a second here. So I'm going to show you a video version that I did, but I want you to listen to what I'm saying. Do you see it now, the girl?
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to turn the volume up. So this is me articulating the value of the neighborhood report, which is a simple link from KV Corp.
Hi, it's Bill Kerbox with eXp Realty here in Malibu, and welcome to the Malibu Market Watch. This is your premier source for luxury real estate in Malibu. You'll be able to discover the value of your home in seconds with our innovative valuation tool. You'll have access to new listings, which are updated every 15 minutes, and even an open house schedule tailored for your needs. You'll also have access to the best buys in Malibu and local foreclosures. Just click on the link to learn more.
So what we had there was obviously a video, and we go right down here and we click on the next link. And where's that going? To the neighborhood report. Now, there's a number of different companies that allow you to build these little mobile sites. I put my phone number in the chat. If you want to build a site like this, you don't have to do it. You can do it very simply. You can just put the link to the Malibu, the neighborhood report if you want. And that's the simplest way. And I highly recommend that. But of course, I had to make it a little fancier. One of the other tools that I put in there, and again, right to KV Core, was I put a link to a neighborhood, to the home value. Now, what many people don't know is that now KV Core will give you 3 different home values in about 2 seconds. Okay, that's a pretty exciting possibility. So at the end of the day, what we're talking about right now is what we call the print to video. I'm going to show you, I happen to make this so you guys can you see my screen here, Frank?
Yes, the girl's surfing.
Here
Yeah.
no. Oh, I have to show you a different one. Okay, let me show you this one. So I actually made a little video talking about the print to video, because obviously you got to get them out there. And I believe in the old fashioned way. I believe in getting out there. Can you see print to video? Okay, here we go.
Hey, good morning, you guys. It's Bill Kerbox, Kerbox Media. We're here in St. Johns County, Florida, testing our print to video mailer. We've got 2 different sizes. What we do is we drop this right on the door. The QR code links directly to a video and an interactive home value tool with a 1-click to call or email. We found the return on investment of this is amazing. Takes it right into KV Core. Thanks for watching.
I wanted you guys to be able to see that. So our primary focus today is to let you know that you have a tool already built into KV Core. And once what the difference is with the neighborhood report is when they get there, it doesn't bombard them and ask for information. But when they start clicking on stuff, it's going to ask them for information, and that will hopefully bring them in for a lead. I think in today's marketplace, it's the context of you understanding the value is very important. When you understand the mindset of the average buyer or seller, they're getting their information all over the place, right? It's a one-stop direct MLS feed updated every 15 minutes. That's your context. Hey, Frank, it's Bill Kerbox. You know, I wanted to share something with you. I'm not sure if you're thinking about maybe taking a look at an offer in your home, but I created a neighborhood report for Orangevale. I want you to have this, and it will give you everything. So you don't have to, when you're ready to go, put this on your refrigerator. Just swipe your card on it. It will let you know how much your home would sell for, what's happening in the neighborhood, what are the trends, how much is my neighbor selling for? So be able to articulate the value of that. And that is part of the story. It's
Bill,
like the home vat. Yeah.
Being that this is live, there are some people on here who are not with EXP and don't have KV Core. Can you just address that just a little bit of what they can use?
So we don't care what system CRM you're using, right? If you've got a home value tool or a home search or whatever it is, find a tool on your website that brings value. Grab the link, make the QR code and the sub link. And so you still have a story, because we want basically, listen, we already know the story about Zillow. Zillow's a brokerage, right? They're emailing they're texting and emailing pretty much everybody in the country, anybody that's come close to a home value tool. And the difference is, and I ran one of these reports yesterday on a property in Frisco, Texas, and the Zillow came in about 700,000 less than what we know the property's worth. This isn't about bashing Zillow. It's about our mindset of our value as an agent. Hey, listen, John, Kathy, the third party companies, they're here just to try and make money. They're going to take anybody that comes there and they're going to sell them your information. We don't do that as a professional realtor, right? And by the way, KV Core is your own private Zillow. When someone comes in, if you're talking to a seller, you can really articulate the value of KV Core. You can say, hey, John, you know what? I know you interviewed 2 or 3 other agents. I'm going to tell you the sad truth, right? They need your business to be in business, right? They're either buying leads or they're trying to find them some other place. I have my own Zillow, and what happens is everybody that I have been contacting in the last year, I have a database of buyers for your area that have come in from my KV Core, because whether you're running ads or just posting, you're going to have buyers coming in. I could pull up my KV Core and I'm going to have a bunch of buyers there. It's time to reinvent our story so that we have power. I mean, I have this aversion to what I call the dumb agent with the license mentality. We need to up our game and we need to be able to articulate our value. And one of the tools that happens to be good, whether it's KV Core, whether it is Boomtown, whether it's Commissions Inc., whether it's follow-up, I mean, there's a lot of different tools out there. But when you have an accessible access, so a mailer that is got a great, beautiful picture of Orangevale, and it says Orangevale Neighborhood Watch Live and a big QR code and a link, orangevale.live. And that's being delivered. Of course, on the back, you can put your name and your brokerage and all that stuff. But we want to drive people to the value. And once they get in the value, then they are going to have the ability to stay updated. Do we have any questions on this? Any thoughts? Isabel, Lauren, Julie, any thoughts on any of this?
Well, this is my first time attending your meeting, so I'm just listening.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we have 280,000 people on the call today, so we appreciate you. Now you're famous. Julie, come on, what's happening? So you're getting ready to go into doing some YouTube. What kind of videos are you thinking? Voice, you're muted. Smart.
It's actually going to be Sacramento Living, and
Nice name.
it'll break down into video testimonials of actual clients, and then it's going to have like a date night, so people can see what they can do on date nights in Sacramento. And then another sub one. I hear that YouTube Shorts are very popular right now, so then I would just do video tours of actual properties on the market, you know, being in compliance when I do that. And then I've got other, and then a section with new construction, because that's really something right now that I'm seeing a lot of people interested in, is in new construction. And then there's one community in particular in Sacramento that I want to focus on. That's a developing community,
Right.
Delta Shores. They've got new homes building. They've got all these businesses going up there. And so it's an up and coming new community, and I want to focus on that. I really want to capitalize on that.
So I'm going to show you guys now what I've been doing. Okay, so I was in Florida for quite a while. I'm not actively selling. I'm running my digital company, and we do video and prospecting and all that. But what I've been doing is I walked into two $75 million homes and a 30, a 40, a 20. And what I've been doing is I've been asking my clients, Lisa Sears, who's on the call, actually flew out from Oregon to come and do this with us. But I'm going to share with you how to get content that would potentially bring in a buyer and certainly impress a seller. And so I'm going to show you some of our shots. And then at the end of this video, you're going to see what we made with that time. We made this in less than an hour. So let me go. And this is a little off track, but I want to show you guys because I think it's of value. Okay. And here we go. Let me open that up. All right. Can you see me there, Crandall?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Oh.
Come on, I'll show you how to do it. So we're in a $20 million house here in Bel Air, right outside of Beverly Hills. Take a look at my camera. What you're going to see is we're getting the smooth shot here. And as we're walking, we're actually dropping and turning. So what we got with that shot is multiple angles of a very beautiful room. We want to get it in under 9 seconds. So here we go. We're going to show you how to get a great cinematic shot in a living room like this in a $20 million house. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in, we're shooting Instagram style, and we're going to go like this. So one of the more dramatic shots on a luxury home like this is going to be the backyard. Come on, I'll show you how we do it. So we're basically going to line up the pool, and we're going to walk while we're raising right into the pool as we're raising right into the sky for a very beautiful shot. Another very important part of the cinematic backyard defining shots is to get B-roll. Literally, if maybe it's some grapes on a plant, a slow pan of the back of the house. This is just an example. And then literally walking into another feature of the home, which happens to be the outside dining. There you go. So one of the most important shots, obviously the master. Let me show you some of my techniques here. I like to get the cinematic rise while I'm turning, and then literally walking in a second direction, and then ending up, in this case, with the chandelier. Have you noticed something interesting? We're in the film here. So the big no-no with bathrooms and masters are the mirrors, but here's how you do it. Come in on the side, go low, and look at the dynamic image as you raise up, back, and then turn to get the full master.
Okay, here's what we made from this shoot.
Hey, it's Lisa Sears, EXP Luxury. We're here in Beverly Hills looking at a beautiful $20 million brand new home. We put together some video. Take a look.
All I shots I shot, you watch. So the reason that is the reason that we're showing you that, the value of that is that you can have inventory to be online. Now, I did in 1 week, I did the 75 million, I did a couple of 20s and a 30, and I was everywhere on Instagram. And people thought I had everything but people calling me to borrow money. It was ridiculous. In my local neighborhood, people were looking at it. I got calls. I got, it's an amazing opportunity. So for example, without giving too much private stuff, Lisa is now, Julie, this is for you 100%. When you have a confidence that you're a video marketer and you know how to make these short clips and you know how to put them into Instagram and make them work, you can go in, because most of your competition is not using video.
No, they're not.
So they're not. So you can, so Lisa's going to walk into Mr. New Construction, and you should do this, Julie, and you can say, listen, would it be okay? I'm going to do some video. Now, the key is, and this is, be honest, the caveat, you'll note that my videos are good, right? And they're sexy and they've got the right music and they've got the right opening. Okay, it's not magic. We know how to do that. We can show you how to do it. Give me a call. But the point is that when you start putting that out and you show that to a freaking developer, and you can say, I have access on my phone to 90,000 agents, because you do. It's called KV Core Workplace. I mean, it's called EXP Workplace. And by the way, if you're with Sotheby's or Coldwell Banker or Keller Williams, and I shouldn't say this, but it's just my experience. I've been in real estate 40 years. They're not generally working together as a team, not like EXP. So when you're able to not only understand that you're going to make a video, don't be put off, Mr. Developer, we're going to do it on an iPhone, right? And you're able to show them what you can do. You are going to go to the top of the food chain. You'll be marketing that new development before the builder is. And he will, and when he sees that kind of energy, hey, listen, energy is what gets the listing. Hey, Mr. New Construction, I was there 2 days ago. We had a lot of views. Can I come back and get another one of the units? That enthusiasm is what gets listings. You can't walk in, oh, hi, this is beautiful. Boy, I'd sure like to pick me, pick me, pick me. No, fuck that. You want to go in there and you want to say, I'm the best man for the job. I have a direct pipeline through all social media and technology. I'd like to, can I go ahead and do it?
Bill, I just want to tell you that I think that video you showing how to video the home is probably one of the best videos you've showed, because you talk to us like we're average people. I'm amazed at how people put videos like that together. Obviously, I don't have the talent for that, but the way you walked into the room and the way you shot the video from floor to ceiling, and God, I hate giving you a bigger head, but anyway.
Well, I appreciate that.
But it just goes to show that it's not that hard.
No, I'm going to, well, because you edged me on, I'm going to show you one more. And Lisa Sears, we did this together.
And we got to, Bill, we're coming down to the wire. We got to wrap this up. So,
okay. So no on this?
No, let's save it till next time.
Okay.
Is there any questions from anybody in the audience?
Okay. Lisa, Julie,
videos.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Isabel.
Oh yeah, I was just in awe of your aerial views. How do you do that?
That's with a drone. We carry a drone in the car. Yeah. But I can tell you this, Julie, if you're going after new construction, you want to be the new construction queen. Not only do you need to know it all, but you need to start doing video. You should give me a call.
Anybody else have any more questions?
So when you do your videos, because again, I'm not that fancy smanchy, and I want to try and do reels because I've been seeing a lot of Facebook reels and things like that.
Yes.
So when you're taking your camera and you're doing that, and obviously starting off, we're not going to look like that great, but do you just do that? You know what I mean? You just take your camera, do the paranormal view, and do you do it for like coming soons? Do you do it for?
Absolutely. Listen, when I'm at a property, when I'm at the $20 million property, I film, first of all, I film the clips. I'm not Instagram reels. I can go 90 seconds. I want 10 9-second clips. It's me in the front yard. It's I've got 8 more clips before my outro. You want to know how to do it. To be honest, the standing in front of a house that just sold, and I just did this for 200 million, right? I had the video out before TMZ broke the story. And all I did was just go to the property with my drone. And I said, hey, we're here. It's just sold for 200 million, largest sale ever in California. The point is that Omika, is that how you pronounce your name?
Yes.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, once you start to use video and you get more comfortable, we have to start somewhere. I think that we may want to have another session where we just do what we just showed you there and give you guys the basic tips so that you can start to do it. And then the following week, people come in and show what they've been doing. Because if we can help you guys to do this, you're going to show up on social media and you're going to look good. And your competition, they're scared. They're still worried about the neck and the forehead and all that stuff. You just got to
that's me. I'm always, my husband, he tries to help me. And so sometimes I'll just go in like the city I live in and just talk about how great the city,
that's the best,
family, the parks. I don't talk much real estate. I just talk about just kind of like the community and why you should come here and things like that.
Yeah.
So
those videos, if you do them right, are fantastic, but you have to get that to YouTube. Maybe 5 to 10 minute video. And you can do that in clips and easily put it together, even, believe it or not, on your iPhone. But because people like that, I love the sexy, cool aerial. But at the end of the day, if you're thinking about moving to Miami Beach, you want Julie Singh on the phone going, hey, you know, I'm here at the park. I mean, this is why this is great. Let's go by the schools, these 5 schools. We're in this neighborhood. They want that. And those can get thousands of organic views, but they'll get you buyers.
And see, that's what I'm hoping. And I'm hoping they see the authentic me, you know, with the kids and the family. And
yeah.
Sometimes I'll have my veterans thing on because we're also retired veterans.
Good
so
for
it just
you.
depends. So I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone. I only did 2, but I didn't post it because I was so worried about how I looked. But
call me.
Give me the courage.
Do you see my number on the screen? It's the 310-600-4484. I'll be happy to take a look at your video and tell you what, but I think all of you guys should be doing Instagram Reels, and I think you should be preparing to do the kind of video that you're doing, maybe in a more advanced method, and how to get it on YouTube. And then it's got to be tagged and titled. There are people charging $5,000 to do that and right now, and we can help you guys walk through that.
You
All
have
right,
more
everybody.
classes? Because I don't know how it's all of a sudden I just found you and then I just saw and I'm like, this is great. I'm with EXP as well, but I was just like, man. So is there like classes that you continuously do so I can follow you?
Yes, Kerbox Media on YouTube. We're live, by the way, right now.
Oh,
And
wow. Sorry. Let me be quiet.
that's okay. Your hair looks great. And
Every
so
Tuesday at 8 a.m.
every Tuesday at 8 a.m. And you've given us some good feedback. And Frank, I do appreciate that feedback because that's what I want to do. I'm getting ready to go to Catalina Island. And what I'm going to do is I'm filming an area video of why to move to Catalina Island. And I'm going to bring my son, who's my videographer, and we're going to show you behind the scenes of where we go. But by the way, ChatGPT is amazing. You go to chat and you say, create a video script and outline for Orangevale, and it will tell you where to go and what B-roll you need. And it's fantastic. But I know we're out of time. I love the connection here, but definitely Omika, grab my number and give me a call.
All right,
Yes,
everybody.
absolutely. Thank you so much. Have a good
My
one.
producer is telling me to wrap up. Thank you
Sorry,
for attending.
this was great. I couldn't wait
Thank
for
you
this.
for attending, everybody, and we'll see you here next Tuesday on Tech Tuesday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Aloha.
Thanks, Bill.